Hey, what's up, guys? Awesome back here. Another video. Second video of the night. Um, kind of ran out of ideas, and I hadn't done this in a minute. I mean, y'all see them in every video, but I figured you'd kind of like for me to talk about it, like in depth and stuff like that. A little buyer guide type deal, and my real arsenal. Usually I go over the whole setup. This time it's just going to be the reel. Set y'all where you ain't vibrating. Not so bad now, but put y'all right back. It worked. Alright, y'all know I love the Tatula reels, so that's what this video's mostly going to have. But anyway, we're going to start from the bottom and then go to the top. Kind of like that song. Start from the bottom, now we yeah. Start from the bottom, now we yeah. Hey. But anyway, start from the bottom, work our way to the highest one. Alright, so this here's going to include my spinning reels. But number one, Daiwa Tatula CT100HS. If y'all didn't know, this is Daiwa's lowest Tatula reel. It retails for $129.99, and this is a lowest you can get with that T-Wing system. So retails for $129.99. Still got that MagForce dial, which is actually going to be your brakes. Kind of like Shimano has your DBS and Lew's has your magnesium and stuff like that. And kind of like taking the place of that DC chip in your Corrado DC and SLX DC and Metanium DC and Scorpion DC, yada yada yada. But this here, it is an amazing reel. They actually done an amazing finish on it. I do love how it looks. It does look pretty daggone cool. It does have the metallic flake, I guess you'd call that shininess. It ain't just matte black. I don't really like that finish. Another thing I like that they did with this reel is they actually put a tension knob where you can get to easy. You didn't get that with the 100s. I have the 100s and I'll get to them in a bit. But I do like how they got that easy access and stuff like that. Seems like the same drag star that they use with their SVs and the 100s. The only difference is you're not getting really at cap to go over that piece right there. They do have the 100 size handles on these newer models unless you get the 150s. And it is a little bit broader reel up here. I can see that by looking at what's in front of me. But overall, a great reel. What they did do, they did include your thumb bar with your little ridges there. They done that with the 100 series as well. So, I mean, it's a few things I see that they didn't do with this reel. Man, y'all are vibrating bad. That they didn't do it. Now you're vibrating even worse. Put y'all there. See how you do. Well, now you're going to fall. Come on. And that number one is they didn't have that casing that kind of halfway goes over your tension knob. Myself, I like that. A lot of people say, it don't protect it. Well, you have a big old knob, a big old handle, and a big old drag star. And if you can hit that, then you are play darts, because you can hit a bullseye that big. Well, about that big. Another thing, they didn't have that little casing over that. No big deal to me. But what they did do, they did, in my opinion, make it look better. They kind of made it halfway look like the older 100s. They added the Daiwa logo right there. They added the spider where you can see it. They added a good clean finish, shined it up. Got that metallic flake in it, and it just looks awesome. They did make this real gray. And they put a dark blue knob on it. Kind of looks black in a way. but in the light it actually is like a royal blue, like a very dark blue. So another thing they actually made the Magforce dial match the reel, and I do like that. So that is that. And moving on to the 100 reels. This here is one of two, so I'm going to go over both of these. These is a Daiwa Tatula 100 HS. This is us your standard 100s. These here retail for $159.99 on Tackle Warehouse, and I am going by Tackle Warehouse prices because I know a lot of y'all ain't got a Dog Patch or a Saddlebrook or a Kentucky Outdoorsman or a Tackle Spot or a Kurt Singer. So I'd hate to go by their price and then y'all be like, yeah, I got enough money for it, and then find out you don't. So I'm a blunt person. Sorry to crush your dreams, but $159.99 Daiwa Tatula 100, and this here, as you can tell, they added that little case in there. It's actually built in over here. So they actually did add that casing that goes halfway over your tension knob. I don't much like it, and I don't really like this matte black finish. It's just plain Jane. And if they can do all that to a $129 reel and they can't to a $159, I mean, that kind of got me guessing a little bit. I mean, you barely see the spider on there. Right there you go, you can see it now. A chrome Magforce dial. They ain't even got the Daiwa logo right here, but this still is a half decent looking reel. I will rate these on good lookingness and fishability. I'm not sure if that's a word, but I just made it a word. That's what we do here in Kentucky. So, they added some chrome. That way it wasn't matte black all the way, and that's us trying to make it look better, I guess. I do like, well, if I don't break it, I'll be having to buy another one. But they did add the red around the thumb bar. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, the red right here. I do like that. And right here you can really see it. I do like that. I do like how they put the Daiwa logo up here. You're still getting that T-wing system. Still got the Magforce dial. And still got your spider. But pros and cons of this reel, don't look as good as the 129. They do have that casing. I guess this is a finesse fishing reel. I don't know. But that right there you can barely get a grip on. So that's something they could have done better. They could have added more color to it instead of this matte black, but it's still a workhorse, and it's still a good reel. So that is a 2 100s and 7 1-to-1. Here's the 8 1-to-1, same exact thing. Not gonna go over that. It's just a faster gear ratio. It's an 8 1-to-1. But oh, I forgot. What I'd use this reel for is CT. I can use a jig on it, or I can use a Texas rig, a buzz bait. And for me, I like cranking with a fast reel. I like spinner baiting with a fast reel. About anything, I like a fast reel in. And that's because I'm always slow down, like you can tell. I'm always slow down, but I'm only speed up so much. So, that there is a 7 3-to-1. I do like that because in the 100s I made a 6 3-to-1, a 7 1-to-1, and an 8 1-to-1. And I like that 7-3. I like how Lou's made a 7 5-to-1. That right there, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the best of both worlds because you can get kind of like an 8, and then you can get a 7, and that's just right in the middle. So that is them 3 we've done covered. Man, I love how this reel feels in the hand. they did make them 100 sizes smaller. So people with smaller hands, unlike me, because I got baseball gloves and hands, you can palm out easier. And I guess that's what they was going for when they stepped up at $20 is a lower profile reel. It ain't got that big, like, I don't know how well you can see it. It probably looks identical to you all on the camera, but you can definitely see the difference. You can kind of see it right there, which one's broader. That in there barely fits in it. This in here, you have that much. So that can tell you how much more taller, how much more wider this one is. Alright. Well, this little Bassmaster is cheap as it gets. 6 bearing system, 6 3-to-1. You could easily use this as cranking. It ain't a good reel. So, throw that over. Alrighty. This here is a Daiwa Tatula 100H. No, this is a 150H. This here's an older one. And I actually met my buddy Keaton in Shopville to get this reel. I traded that Corrado to it. And this here's my A-rig reel. It's 6 3-to-1. Holds a whole lot of line because it's a 150. It bumps up in size and bulk and weight. But we're going to get into this one here. This here's the older one, and the older ones didn't have the spider on the side. It had just the Daiwa logo, which you can see right there. Yeah, there you go. So, I do like the big handle on here. I feel like you can really wrench them in. Put some heavier line on here. I do like how they made the tension knob easy to get to. So, you can really get a grip on that, and I do like that. They did keep the thumb bar with the ridges on it, like the 100s has and the CT. And I think these is actually made in Thailand. Made in Thailand. These reels, every Tatula is made in Thailand. I just learned that. I was looking at the back of it, and it said made in Thailand. I do like how they done that. They done that on all of them. So this here is going to be a good A-rig, good flipping, good pitching, good cranking. And I do like how they made that T-wing a little bit bigger. And people don't see the difference. But to me, it is clear as day. So, you got your 150 and your 100. So, that's that. Alright, moving on to the Big Daddies. But, we started off with a CT, retailed for $129.99 plus tax. We went up to the 100. Those retailed for $159.99. And this here, I think, retailed for $159.99 until you get to 200. When you get to 200 size, I think on Tackle Warehouse it goes up to a $169.99 because it's bigger spool, everything. It just costs more to make. But here is, in my opinion, the best Daiwa reel I've used. And I wish I had every one of my reels this. And this here is my Daiwa Tatula SV. This retails for $189.99. Both these is 8 1-to-1 ratios. And honestly, this is the best looking reel Daiwa makes, in my opinion. I've looked at the Stees, don't like them. They put too much artisticness, I guess. They just try to put too much in it, and it makes it look ugly. Because you got your chrome, got black, got silver, got gold, and it just, they don't go together. Like, don't try it. Don't go there. It ain't no need. But, This here's one of the best looking reels I've seen. You can tell that they put time and effort in creating this, and it just looks awesome. You don't get that metallic flake in it, and I don't really know how I feel about that, but it did make everything more broad, pop out more. Like, you ain't got no trouble seeing the spider, seeing the Daiwa logo, seeing the Magforce brake. Nothing in it just looks clean. Like, look how fresh that is. It literally looks like it just popped out of the shower. They actually put the Daiwa logo right here. Still got the 100 size handle, and they actually took that more plastic filliness thumb bar out of it, and they put that chrome, and it looks good. Like, when I start fishing this reel, I can definitely tell a difference. Still got your T-wing system, Magforce brake. One thing I don't like about it, and I'll say it till the day I die, hiding that tension knob, like right there. That's all you got to hold on to. I don't much like that. I do like how they feel. I like how they fish. I like how every Tatula fishes. But we are going to rank these and how I like them. And that's going to be the SV number 1. You can definitely tell a difference making that step up. From a CT, it's going to be $60 more. From the 100, it's going to be $30 more. And you can tell it. So, number 1, the SV, the new 2020 SV. The old ones, they suck. I hate them. 2020 SV, 2020 CT. And that's going to shock a lot of people. Me liking a $129 reel more than a $159 reel. And then the 150H, that's the older one. That's just because everything's easy to get to. It is a little bit more heavier, but it does look better in my opinion. Because they got the spider there, and it just looks awesome. They got the 150 handle. I feel like I can really wrench them in. I got that tension knob, easy to get to, and the spider's so broad on that. Like, it just looks good, man. And then, last but not least, coming in 4th place, the 100. Good reel, love the reel, but that's how I'm ranking them. So, SV, CT, 150, 100. But it is one that's missing, and I'd rather have it than any of these laying on the table right now. It just blows the Daiwa reels away, and they ain't even Daiwa. Well, one of them is. It's a Daiwa Tatula Type HD. That is an amazing reel. Blow any of these out of the water. So if y'all got one you want to trade, hit me up. Leave a comment. Let me know what gear ratio it is. And I will be sure to DM you, give you my social media, and you can DM me back. Alright, so moving on to spinning gear. This here's a Daiwa Tatula. Keeping the Tatula going. This here's 1,000 size. Yep, 1000 DXH. They did keep that 100 size handle. As you can tell, it's the same exact handle. Great reel. Love it. And that there's going to be a Ned rig. And then I have a Lew's Speed Spin. This here's a 300 and a 5:2-to-1 ratio. These here you actually can't find no more. And I had one and it bit the dust on me, and my buddy, when I worked at the metal place, he had this and I bought it from him. I love these. They are amazing. Alright, moving on to the top of the line in my spinning setup. I couldn't take it off this rod. And that's my Stratic. This is a 1000 HG. I love it to death. If I was going to buy a new spinning reel, had the money, I'd get this. over a Tatula. It just has a better drag. It sounds better. It's just crisp. It looks a whole lot better. And you can tell that they really put time and effort in this, because you got your chrome top, chrome bell. You actually got a little bit of grayish blue in there and some silver, and it just looks better. I'm not a fan of matte black. I just really ain't. But anyway, this is my real Arsenal, and it's just a lot of the same. I've went all Tatulas. I got 3, 6, 7 bait casting Tatulas, 1 Bassmaster. I got a Tatula spinning reel, and that's it. I'm a Tatula man now, finally, once again. So, thank y'all for watching. I'm trying to... Okay, we're just going to go with that. I'm closing out. Thank y'all for watching this video. As always, be safe, have fun, give all the glory to the good Lord above us, and check out Kurt Singer Sunride Outfitters, Dog Patch Trading Post, Saddlebrook Outdoors, a tackle spot, and as always, I'm out.